so easy for you to make a Pokemon you started off the game with, kind of thing, right? Be easy that you can convert that Pokemon from whatever stats it got through the playthrough with, right? To being able that you can use it competitively if you really wanted to. Even if you don't want to do it competitively, though, obviously, if you're using a Pokemon that's a physical attacker, you want to be able to make sure that you max out its physical attack as much as possible. Obviously, it's much more introductory for it. But for this, yeah, this is not very, I don't want to say like new competitive player friendly kind of thing, unless you want a specific Pokemon with a specific trait, with a specific thing, like too many specific characteristics kind of thing. Oh, Evergrande City is still a long ways away. I thought I battled you. Guess not. Oh, well then. Isaiah. Star you. Yeah, I'll take a look at like what I need in terms of like moves and items and such. And I'll see if we need anything. I would love to have leftovers though. I would so love to have leftovers, but it's an end game item. For whatever reason, it's an end game item. My first victory seems to be far away too. Sure is, buddy. I'm trying to think of like what item I would need. For like everybody. Actually, are any of the Pokemon that I'm thinking of, because I think we can get them beforehand, right? Oh, we can do it. Okay. Okay. Just gonna heal here. So we can do this? Okay, okay. And then this, I think, is just like the extra stuff. Okay, I'm trying to think. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to look at the different things here, right? So like I'm trying to look at any extra stuff we can do next time. So yeah, we can definitely do those next time. I can also do some preparations for the team if we need anything. Yeah, so we're gonna need these two later on. I'm gonna move you onto the team. For a little bit. And we're gonna take a look at the Victory Road. Also, if you're looking for heart scales, if you fish here with a super rod, you'll have a good chance of finding love discs. How I did it as a kid is that I would catch the love discs and then I would see if they have a heart scale. If they did, I'd take it. If they didn't, then obviously I'd release them. I think you can use Thief and you can take it without needing to catch it. Do I even have a Pokemon that can learn Thief? Yeah, I have Thief. Oh, Brina can learn Thief? That's interesting. So we can battle more. But yeah, but you can use like Thief, you can take the item and you can use it, blah, blah, blah. That's how you get a lot of heart scales. So I'm just trying to take a look. So we can do 3 of them. Yeah. So I'm gonna need a little bit of help because I don't remember how to solve it. I mean, I'll try. I'll try to solve it. But for their types specifically, do I have anything that they can replace? No, I don't think so. I mean, one of them can replace Balmor if it has good stats. But see, I would need to train them, and I don't want to train, like, I don't want to pause the recording, train them up for, like, so-called hours kind of thing, right? So I think I'm just going to keep the team as is. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep the team as is. I think I'll just catch them just so we can have them. Because I don't think there's much I can do about it, I'm afraid. Yeah, so this is pretty much where I'm going to train from for now. So everybody's going to be way high level because I'm going to be trying to get towards as close to where the champion is. Can you give me an idea as to how high the champion is in terms of levels? Oh, you don't tell me what the level... Why can't you tell me? Okay, let me see here. What level is everything at? 58? Okay, I might not get that high. I might not get that high. Who knows, I might. How much experience does this give? 500? 1,000 per? Okay, it doesn't seem unreachable though. Well, that's Hariyama though. That's the weird thing though, it's Hariyama. Yeah, so if you fish over there, it says you have a 40% chance of finding a love disc, so you got a pretty decent chance of finding a love disc. Let me just take a look at the one you can find. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so not bad. 360 is not too bad either. Okay, it seems doable. It's not as doable as I would say for like finding onyxes and gravelers kind of thing. Or those are very simple if you have a grass type. So here's what I'm gonna do. Because I think Shroomish can only be found in one location. Is that correct? Yeah, because Shroomish can only be found in one location. Here's what I'm gonna propose, okay? I'm gonna propose this. I make a separate Xavier Sal. That's gonna be an egg. But this one is going to be for legendary captures only. Now, if you're wondering why I want to use Breloom instead of anything else, here's the reason why I want to use Breloom over any other Pokemon specifically. So Breloom has a good speed and attack. Well, it does have access to Spore. If I remember correctly, for Generation 3, it doesn't have access to that move. Oh no, it does. It's level 54. Big whoop. I'm not going to go and make the Breloom level 54 just so it has Spore. That's not what I'm here for. But what I'm going to do... You have to breed for it to have False Swipe? You know what? Whatever. It's fine. Fine by me. I'll let it have False Swipe too. So let it have Full Swipe. Can I learn Swords Dance? No? Okay, well, I'm just gonna give it a bunch of moves that I feel like it should... Not that it should have, but that'll help it be able to catch legendaries kind of thing. And that's it. I think we only have... I think 5 of them. Because we can't catch the other box legendary. And we do have the event that I still need to implement. Or that I still need to, like, sort of inject into the save. And hope it doesn't break anything. So I will be backing up the save before I even attempt that. Believe me, I will be backing up my save before I do that. But yeah, I'm going to be throwing in a bunch of time on here. I'm going to make a breeding version, or I'm going to make an egg. I'm going to go with the first like encounter it gives me as an egg. And I'm going to change it to an encounter area that we do not have an encounter in. So let's say we don't have one for Mauville City. That's where I'll put it in. And my reasoning for that is because we don't have an encounter for it, so we can still use it. Even though it will be hacked. Sort of like Zurgo. But for Zurgo's case, it's different because I based it off of the stats my actual starter had. The only difference is that instead of being hatched from an egg, it's a gift. That's the difference. And I think I even showed it off, like, right when I did it, well, right after, but, like, my thought process on that, like... Because, in my opinion, sure, we first get it. Like, sure, we use it in battle at the first route. But the professor doesn't give it to us until we're in Little Root Town. Like, that makes sense to me. Like, no matter which way you put it, though, like, I understand both arguments, though. But for me, it makes more sense for it to count it as Little Root, because that's when he says, you received it. Would you like to nickname it? If you gave me the same option, but for when we saved the professor's butt from, I think it was Zigzagoon or Poochyena or whatever it was, then that makes more sense that we should be able to, for the encounter to be there. But no. It's fine. Yeah, double kick. Who cares? And that's gonna be it. I'm gonna take... I'm hoping a pretty decently long time in order to go and raise up everybody, so yeah. We're gonna have a lot of fun with that. So yeah, so the next time you see me of this, hopefully a lot of time has passed. Yeah. And yeah, so by the time I even start, it'll be May, probably. When I even decide to start recording this, or close to May. So yeah, so I'll see you guys next time for some more Pokemon Ruby. Yeah, pretty much. Actually, wait. Is there anything else I wanted to mention? Yeah, so we're gonna go for the other legendaries next time. Yeah, so we're gonna go for the other legendaries next time. We're gonna try and I'm gonna try and figure out what I need in terms of items, if I need anything. Like charcoal for Blaziken makes sense. Shell Bell for Swellow makes sense. Although I would prefer leftovers, but we're not gonna get there. We're not gonna go there. Sea Incense for Pelipper makes sense, although Mystic Water does the same thing, but okay. Flygon, gotta figure out your item, and I gotta figure out your move pool. I'm gonna do a little bit more research, and we're gonna find out what we can do for you. Elspeth makes sense. I think maybe giving you Twisted Spoon might be a little bit more effective for us, but we're gonna keep it at where it is right now. It looks okay. King's Rock, that feels really nice for Breloom. Actually, I think Miracle Seed would be better for Bloom, and then King's Rock for a cloth would be a lot better. I don't know. I'll think about it. So yeah, so I'll see you guys next time for some more Pokemon Ruby.